and look at it. I'm looking at the stream.
Hey everybody, welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. Tonight we're playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. It's our second episode in this campaign. As I always try to remind our folks that join us, give us a follow if you're watching and enjoying what you're seeing, because then you'll get notifications about when we go live. This week we've got, of course, this game going on tonight. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we've got our Planescape campaign, Dead Gods. What else? On Saturday, something that has been a long time coming, finally the Tales of the Shutter Mountains campaign will come to a conclusion as we play some Dungeon Crawl Classics. We'll be playing the Chained Coffin on Saturday at 1 p.m. So if you follow us, you'll get notified when we jump on, so you can come in and chat with us and hang out with us while we run through the game. If you are one of our subscribers, you get bonus EXP that you can spend when we are live to play a role in our game, either to help the players, help the DM, or just throw some weird stuff into the mix. You can do things
Fire
like
giant dreadnoughts.
I haven't gotten around to putting that option in there yet, but it was so popular, maybe.
Yes, party aligned fire giant dreadnoughts.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
I don't know. I saw the Gale Force 9 Mini that came out. I almost picked one up just so I could paint it.
Yeah, we could have it go either way. Player's choice, or donator's choice. The other big benefit to you subscribing to our channel is that you can jump in here and play in games yourselves. We've been playing on the stream a hardcover book that Goodman Games came out with, a 5th edition conversion of B1 in Search of the Unknown and the old B2 Keep on the Borderlands modules, all in one book. So we've been kind of using that as our sandbox world where our subscribers can come in and explore and make a name for yourself. So so check that out. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to one Twitch channel for free by getting connected with a Twitch Prime account. So if you have Amazon Prime, you want to use that option to subscribe and support the channel, all you have to do is go to twitchprime.com and get connected with that. And then swing back on over here where you can use your free subscription on us. And then we'll get you into our Discord server so we can show you how to get connected with those monthly subscriber games.
Alex, do you know the best part of those subscriber games?
It's the part where you die.
Part
that was
where you kill
pretty
your
good.
favorite player off in like the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, I promise that I won't do that to any of you out there. I really only do that to Brett. So there it is.
And to be fair, Brett isn't really his favorite player. Brett just thinks he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't told me who his favorite player is besides me, so I assume I'm the favorite.
It's just like you don't pick your favorite child, your favorite book, your favorite movie. It's just not done.
It's not right.
And you can't pick your favorite color either, because then you'll make all the other colors feel bad.
Well, now you're just being silly. Alright. So, are you ready to go? Now that we've interrupted your announcements there, Alex?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Awesome. And you're only slightly drooling now. Now you're just drooling on purpose. Because when we last left, you had decided to go to the bathroom real quick and get a certain cursed sword removed from your hand. At which point you attracted the attention of a pair of bugbears, one of which had an intellect devourer stuck in its head, which is how they knew exactly when you passed and that you were all by yourself. So they instituted an ambush on you, and darn near sucked your brains out your ears, and replaced you with an intellect devourer. At which point, your new druid friend produced a scroll for you that would help restore that lost intelligence that was blasted out of your brain pan. So you are all kind of still sitting in that tunnel of that tunnel of demons towards the front of the bad guys, are in the front of level 1, basically, and that is where you are at right now. Wow, I am having some real issues with controlling this map. The map is just so big; it is way too unyielding.
So
All right,
big.
there we go. Hey, I got a map available now, and
Yay!
what's this? Whatever this one is here, that's probably the only one we're missing. I think that was the panther. Oh no, that was a grow. That can go away.
Don't need those anymore.
We don't need the grow. Alright, so you have yet to be able to take a rest, as you've actually not been down here that long. But you're in that area. You're kind of in between the tunnel of demons and the room where you found the cursed, glowing magical sword. So, where do you wish to head now?
So I'm gonna assume that I'm no longer. When I saw that he was drooling lots and stuff.
Oh yeah, you would have had to have shifted back into.
Yeah, so I'm no longer wild shaped.
You could have been, but you had to come out of wild shape to be able to use the scroll.
Less the using of the scroll, it was more the finding of the scroll that was the issue.
Well, that too. You couldn't just pull it out of your pancreas. Alright.
So that was fun, guys. I have an idea for us as a group. Maybe we stay together and not split up. I really need to find this Tornell guy, and I don't really feel safe down here by myself.
I guess you don't really know Portal very well, huh? Because she likes to do the same thing he just did and just zoom, zoom.
I think LaBelle and I have a lot in common.
Yeah, I can't make any promises to you there, Bard, and I'll stay near you as long as you're near one of them, though. How's that sound?
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Hey, LaBelle, what happened to that neat sword you had?
I must have left it in the bathroom upstairs. Oh well. Well, what can you do, really? I got this other one.
Wait, you left a perfectly good sword up there?
I really had to go. It wasn't my intention to leave the party like that. It's just, when we're in the presence of, the fair gender here, and so I was just feeling a little shy, and I had to skedaddle.
What if like a kid finds it and like hurts
It's
himself?
a bar. There's no kids up there.
Well, no, but there's no bathroom either. Last time I was here,
There's a privy.
when I got the job, there was the alley.
No. The Awning Portal's a fine establishment. They got privies up there.
No, the guy hired me.
Let's move past it. Just move past it. I'm not bothered.
All right, so let's go into the pillar room and decide where we want to go from there.
Thank you, Slide.
Yeah. No, you ask a lot of questions there, Arden.
I'm so.
I'm
You
gonna
be asking. Oh, go ahead.
LaBelle just kind of goes up to Shaggy and under my breath, or kind of trying to talk to him, without the others hearing, and I'll just say, do you think Praetor hires bugbears?
I don't know. You could probably know that better than I.
Oh, I'll give him a check. I head over and I'm just kind of like glancing at these bugbears. I'm looking for if they have an emblem of Praetor, who I work for.
I think I'll help him. Have my panther sniff around too.
So they do not, in fact, have that. But go ahead and give me an investigation check. You know, with that stunning 8 intelligence of yours.
7.
Right. So they do not have any symbology on them that you can see. Although it's hard to tell because one of them's head is collapsed because its brain, burst out of its nose. So yeah, you get the feeling the rest of you. Well, by the rest of you, probably that means Coral. Maybe Slide would have recognized. Yes, Slide was dealing with the Xanathar. That these were like captains for the Xanathar gang. The intellect devourers are definitely a Xanathar thing. So, and he is well known to use bugbears as well, because they don't mind the sewers. He uses a lot of goblinoids, in fact. So there you go. Heading down into the pillar area, into the sunken living room, as it were. You will see along the southeast wall an arrow pointing towards the southern exits, stairs leading up from there, and painted in common. Carved in common on the southeast wall. Certain death this way, pointing down to the south. You also find a skeleton of a giant constrictor snake on the northernmost pillar. It is coiled up the top half of the northernmost pillar. And otherwise, you will see those other 2 exits that you haven't gone down. The southern exit apparently containing certain death. As they say in my breath, dun 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 dun.
Can I check out this pillar to the north that has the snake, constrictor snake around it?
Alright.
See if it looks like it's actual carved, or if it's like if it's made of the same stone as the actual pillar.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
The snake jumps down on you.
Okay.
Literally, actually, it falls down completely on you as you're checking it out. You're like, I bet you that's made out of stone. You go whack whack whack, and all of a sudden, boom, just down on top of you.
That painting of a snake just fell on you.
Clearly.
I'm so gonna kill the bell just for that.
I think it's a fast release.
Keep it up, Coral.
It's kind of 2-dimensional.
You can die too. I can find an entirely new party of players. So if you want to be involved in a subscriber game, we're gonna start one next Tuesday after I kill off all these bastards.
I haven't made a mistake in our comment yet tonight.
Oh, it's coming.
He did say yes.
Guys, comedy is all about timing.
But it's not a live snake that's actually constricting.
Nope.
It just was. Okay.
It was a skeleton that just kind of fell down.
Oh, okay. Whew.
So, it was actually a snake. It was real skull and it's real bones. But like I said, kind of all fell apart as you were checking it out and testing its integrity and seeing if it was a carved piece in the pillar or if it was an actual snake.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas, folks.
Certain death sounds like a challenge.
I think it's mischaracterized. It seems like uncertain death. We don't know what's down there.
I'm gonna take the snake skull.
Okay.
Which map is this, Zombie Joe?
That would be level 1 players. If you don't have that open, that's the one you want to grab.
There you go.
And all of you would be down here.
Well, I will light up a torch
Mm-hmm.
and head down that way.
All right.
Really, LaBelle? Must we
Ah!
go this way?
I gotta prove that carving wrong. If we go down there, we live. Ha! Joke's on the carving.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey, Slide.
Maybe,
This doesn't seem
maybe
like a good
Protter's.
It's an okay idea. It's what Tor would have done.
idea. This
So-
guy doesn't sound like the guy I was hunting.
But, yeah, he's got many faces, you know?
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah.
All right. So you go down this hallway about 100 feet, and as you get to about the 100-foot mark, it turns off, going directly to the west. And at that corner part, you find the body of a dead goblin. Its skull has kind of been caved in, not because it's missing its brain. It is kind of missing its brain. It kind of squished out when it had its skull collapsed, but because something just literally bashed in its head. In a kind of a jumble of rubble in the very far corner of this right angle, you will see a pile of debris that has got 3 pickaxes and 2 shovels. And as you kind of zigzag through the rubble piles, you come to what looks to be a thin, kind of collapsed hallway looking thing that is being excavated and dug through. It's actually just around the corner of that. Thing
Tor had a fondness for this sort of activity. Maybe he was here too.
It is entirely possible.
Yeah. Did you hear about his excavation experience under the Troll Skull Alley?
I did not.
Oh, well, then you obviously haven't heard anything about Tor.
I feel like you guys are making some things up about him.
Entirely possible.
Coral, would you lie about... You wouldn't lie about Tor. Did he or did he not excavate a troll skull?
First, I would not lie about anything.
Right, sure.
Second, yes, I was with him for almost the entire turn of the evening moon, trying to excavate the whole skull for which the manor was named.
That sounds
I give
like
you my
a
word.
crime. Are you confessing to a crime?
It's down in the sewers, which is a little bit beyond the reach.
So anyway, are we going down this hole or what, guys?
Oh, I love doing that.
Okay, go.
All right, I'll go.
All right, so you come to this really narrow tunnel, and you have to squeeze to get through it. At certain parts, what kind of armor are you wearing there, LaBelle?
Half plate.
Half plate? Oh yeah, you kind of get caught up in certain spots, and you get snagged, and it's a little tough going. Definitely more easily passable because you're wearing half plate as opposed to full plate. And it kind of does a little S curve type snake going south, continuing back up, going back south again, and then it comes out into a larger room, opens up into a larger space of room, where you come out of this kind of pile of debris, And the very first thing that you see is a headless statue, kind of sitting like shin deep inside of this debris. The headless statue is of a nude woman, and it's standing kind of feet shoulder width apart, hands outstretched, almost like striking a pose or casting a spell or something similar to that. And it is most definitely a nude woman, but the head portion of it stops at the neck that is broken off somewhat cleanly, and the head is missing. In addition to that, you will see that there is a single door on the west wall, and in the southeast corner there is a set of double doors.
Is there like a heavy amount of debris at the inside the room or at the base of the statue?
Oh yeah, piles of it. It's literally probably about a foot or a foot and a half thick, deep.
As I'm gazing around, do I see any movement, hear any breathing?
You hear breathing coming from this. No, you don't hear any breathing.
Okay. Well,
The statue is breathing without a head. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll move into the room and kind of poke around at the rubble. See if I can
Actually,
find a
the
head.
rubble was right at the statue. So you're poking around in the rubble and at the statue?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find the missing head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. Or perception, your choice.
I will do perception.
Thought you might.
I got a 6.
He's too busy looking at himself in the shiny part of his shield and
Nah,
how broke looking he's looking.
You know what guy's looking at.
That's true. It is Kylo. Never mind. He literally found dungeon porn, so
I'm just gonna check this rubble here.
I'm just making sure there's no traps on this statue. So, anyone else?
I'm helping him look as well.
All right, give me a perception roll.
Play one.
So clearly, he is the Josh Gad of LaBelle's little party, because he in fact finds stuff, and then LaBelle will take credit for it. So you found what looks to be like the head. It's got a humanoid neck. It's almost cleanly broken off, but as the neck travels further up and into the head itself, the head is of a scaled cobra with the hood flared out, mouth open, fangs extended. Looks like the tongue was broken off in the in whatever caused it to be collapsed and destroyed.
Hey, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Do you think that head goes on this body or the other one we saw in the water room?
Pretty sure the water room already has the head.
It
Yeah.
did.
I think it was an arm that was missing.
It was an
Oh.
it was a missing
I
arm,
forgot.
and you found the arm.
Never
We said-
thought
Why,
know
you
what to
want
do
to
with
put
it.
the head back up on top of the statue?
Ooh, I don't know.
It's not really that good of a looking head.
It's a nice body, not a great looking head.
it's a butterface.
I knew somebody was going to pull that one. I kind of
Hey,
sad that it was
I feel
that
like
it was
that was
Coral.
outside of Carl's character there.
It might have been. We might have to deduct some XP. Good thing we don't actually use XP. All right,
Well, the
We talked
statue's
about the
beautiful.
alignment.
Her face.
but her face.
Maybe there's a different head that we could find to put on it.
Well, it looks like this had fit.
Feel free to go ahead and do investigation. If you wish.
Investigation or perception still?
Sure.
Does a
Since
27 find me a different head?
Since you have a crappy investigation.
My math wrong. That's 26.
Okay. No, you don't find any other heads.
I've got an
You don't
idea.
find any other sculpted portions of rock inside of the debris. The rest of it just looks to be like bricks and mortar and actual like stone as opposed to carved pieces.
You know, your friend, you said he excavated some kind of a troll skull or something insane like that. You know, once we find him, wouldn't it be kind of a fun joke if we put that troll skull up there on that statue?
Well, it's not like he has the troll skull with him.
Oh.
The troll skull's back in our bar of puzzles, which you adored and loved.
I did.
It's excellent.
It had a certain charm to it. And maybe it was that troll skull. But, I don't know. Just put a pin in that. Maybe we don't mess around with the statue,
Well, my next
We just see a statue with a broken head, we assume we gotta fix it and solve a puzzle and
right.
stuff.
I mean, there does seem to be a star under it.
Nah.
It's the statue icon.
I know that. It's funny, though, if you don't say that, Joe.
That's LaBelle's star on the Walk of Fame. Right?
No,
Yeah.
it's
Hey.
actually finding it.
These doors, do they seem open? I'm too afraid to go into the room to look.
They do not seem open.
Hey, LaBelle, does that door seem to open?
I'm like standing there. LaBelle's just standing there, like looking at his hand and looking at the handle. He's got kind of a fear of touching things at this point, and so he says,
What's the matter, LaBelle?
"Well, what? What did you say to me, Slide? I thought we were friends, and now this?
I was just kidding.
Why don't you come over here and open this door? I'm always kicking down doors.
Oh, okay.
Tired of it.
All us,
That's all I am. Yes."
Okay. I'll go, and first I'm going to visually examine the door before I try to twist the handle.
All right.
Taking a long time to open that door.
Hey, look,
it
it's a
seems.
door.
Does it look trapped?
I don't know. Does it look trapped? Doesn't look trapped to me.
Okay, can I make a check to determine if it's trapped?
You can certainly try.
Which one?
Investigation.
Okay. 22.
Well, those are color dice.
22.
Does not seem to be trapped.
I very confidently turn the handle.
It opens, and it opens into a somewhat long hallway, about 670 feet.
After you?
But guys, before we go down there, Coral, you want to try the other door just so we don't get attacked from behind?
Sure. Same configuration, a handle on each of these doors.
Well, the other side has got a pair of handles because it's a set of double doors.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
How will pull the north one open?
all right. So clearly that's a push door because you said you were going to pull it.
Push.
And that opens up into kind of a corner, L-shaped corner, where you're actually in the corner of the L shape. And down to the south, you will see flickering candlelight. Other than that, that
Okay,
is what you see.
so Coral, there's a hallway with another door this way. What do you got over your way?
Candlelight.
Oh, what do we want to do, LaBelle? Do we want to go to the candlelight or the door?
Well, that carving earlier said, "This way to certain death." And I hear that when you're on the verge of dying, you see a light at the end of a long tunnel.
You're right, LaBelle. That makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense! Let's go this way!
What the hell is the matter with this guy?
Use my... It's fine. You will benefit from my powers of logic. Ha! Let's go down this way. And Maybe.
That's away from the light.
So then you actually head away from the light. Okay.
Right, you don't want to go towards the light, because then you'll die.
But I thought you were being brave and proving them wrong.
Yeah,
You're
I thought we
right.
were-
Forget it. Let's go back this way towards certain death.
You know, I heard of a story of a Furbolg fighter that just ran up and down hallways.
He sounds like a brave man.
That's a callback to the 24-hour stream. If you haven't watched it, go watch all 24 hours and you'll see what's going on.
Well, if we're going to be doing callbacks, I think I might have to do the one of the. Do you have detect magic? No. Do you have identify? Not today.
Is he the one that got disintegrated about 2:30 a.m.?
Yep, that'd be the one.
All right.
I've got photos of the disgusted look on his face as they hit him again with another spell he didn't have. It was pretty awesome. Anyway, it was sometime after midnight because he wasn't wearing the frog costume. So you go down to this hallway, and as you come into this area, which is this number, you have a hall that is brightly lit by flickering tallow candles that float in shallow niches along the walls. The candles produce heat but do not seem to produce any smoke. The corridor seems to be free and clear of any debris, unlike the room that you just came from.
Come out, certain death, and show yourself.
Oh, wow, look, it's so strange how they didn't take off your handcuffs.
Seems to be safe.
Does seem to be. Nothing responded to that.
Well, do we go left or do we go right? East or west?
East.
Okay, I trust your judgment, Slide.
All right.
Surprised he figured out which way east was.
It was kind of amazing. So you go heading down that direction,
I am amazing.
and you loop around. And as you, as the hallway takes a turn back up, heading directly north, it comes to a dead end, but mounted on the north wall of this is a mirror.
Ooh. Why, hello.
Wow, there's a painting of LaBelle down here.
Worked into
Yeah.
the mirror's
Is it a
stone
mosaic?
frame. So help me God, I will kill you all. Worked into the mirror's frame, stone frame, is the graven image of a human wizard wielding a wand.
Mad Mage.
I know. It could very well be.
His name escapes me.
So what do you think,
I don't think we
Just-
actually know his name.
touch the mirror, or?
You would have been given his name at some point. It is
Alistair?
not. It's not a hidden Hallister. So,
Alistair, we are enjoying your maze so far.
I'd be enjoying this view a lot more if that hideous old man wasn't there.
oh, it was just
so
on
glad.
the frame.
I don't like it. It's bad trim.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you want to touch the mirror?
Why would I do that? You'd smudge it. Then you won't be able to see me so clearly.
Oh, that's a good point.
Look
Oh,
for a
that's
secret-
it, huh?
I'm going to look for a secret door next to the mirror.
All right, go ahead and give me a investigation check.
I'm at +0. That looks like a 6 on the die.
You do not find anything.
Coral, what are you doing? Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Fluffy sees the image of himself in the
Ah,
mirror.
that's it, Fluffy!
He thinks it's another cat, and he strikes out at it.
Okay.
Oh, Fluffy, careful!
He scratches his nails across the glass. That's about it.
He ruined it. Get your pet under control.
Whoa, LaBelle. Hey, temper, huh?
Sorry, LaBelle.
Can't go
Fluffy
around
didn't know.
scratching mirrors like that. It's not quite a
Slide.
break or a fracture.
Give me a perception roll.
He thought I was dangerous.
We are just nailing these rolls tonight.
You are.
Too low. If it were investigation, it would be an 11, but it's
All right.
a mere 5.
So, yeah, there's something weird about the mirror when Fluffy smacked it.
Aha! Did it ripple?
Maybe it rippled a bit. Not sure.
That was kind of strange, though, LaBelle. If you would stop berating your manservant here and look at the mirror, it did something funky. Did you see it?
I mean,
LaBelle?
this bod, I know, it's impressive. It's impressive slide. I get it. But we can't sit here looking at me all day. We got places to go, things to do.
Just because you had abs chiseled onto your half plate does not make you chiseled.
Well, it would take me 10 minutes to get this off to show you that they're real abs under here. So you're just going to have to take it on faith. What? There's something with this mirror? What? I was just
Yeah.
going to poke the mirror.
All right. So, LaBelle, you go up and you poke the mirror. And as you press your hand against the mirror, you hear a voice in your head. And the voice in your head goes, "Bing! You're not powerful enough to use this portal. Please turn back." So, everybody, go ahead and roll me a 20-sided die.
17.
17, 8.
8.
I saw your 8.
How did you see my 8? It's on a dice.
Oh,
my
that's
8.
slide. Ah,
And at 13.
13. Okay, so Coral, give me a wisdom saving throw.
My wisdom's at 11, so I'm at +0. I do add my proficiency bonus to that.
I'm not sure. It should say on your character sheet if you're proficient in that one.
Wisdom and charisma.
Yep. So,
It's an 11 on the die. That makes that a tasty 14.
all right.
Not bad.
You watch as a odd-looking rune coalesces in the air in front of this mirror in a kind of bright purplish hue, and as it streaks out, it smacks into your shoulder, and you watch as this rune kind of burns into the shoulder plate of your chainmail, and you feel a little lightheaded, a little dizzy as this energy kind of dissipates on your armor.
Ow. Whoa. I lean up against the wall.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah, everybody saw it. It was pretty hard to miss.
Slide, I see what you say about that Coral going in and off and doing silly things.
But that wasn't even a prime instance. She was with the rest of us.
Does anybody recognize this rune? Is it the capital letter A?
Is it still there, or did it disappear?
It's kind of scorched just a little bit into the armor, like it kind of almost discolored the armor where it hit.
I bet Coral's got cursed armor now. Oh boy.
Is it a letter H?
It is not the letter H. It is a rune. It is a complete total rune, like one might see in hieroglyphs or the like.
Does anybody have the ability to detect magical things?
Yeah, this thing is magical. I just touched it and it did a thing to Coral.
Yeah, I can
I-
detect magic.
Could you check?
On my sheet, I have Eye of Runekeeper. Because you can read all writing.
I have the
That's amazing.
Runekeeper on a reindeer.
Amazing.
Did you take some
I don't-
other? Did you take some different
This
levels?
is something I had from from this character previously.
Because that's an invocation. I think that's a warlock invocation.
Is it? Well, then I can't use it anyway. Then.
Yeah.
I detect magic. You want me to detect magic? I don't really want to.
Well,
It seems pretty magical.
Well, I'm talking about on the rune on Coral's thing. See if you can get an idea of what sort of magic it is on there to see if maybe, if it's like illusion, maybe there is no rune on it. If it's evocation, maybe she's going to erupt into fire,
Joe, can I give it a chance at just reading the runes straight up with my arcane knowledge?
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
I'd
You
like to.
never know, that might work.
Well, I mean, I'm rolling pretty great tonight. What does, okay, so that's a 19.
This is a set of Elder Runes. Or at least it comes from a set of Elder Runes, I should say. And
Okay.
this particular one is the Rune of Chaos. You're not sure exactly what it is tied to or attributed to, but you can see the elements of chaos in it.
So I relay that to the team.
Wait, what is it?
A rune of chaos.
Chaos, chaos, chaos. Sorry. Go on.
It's not usually good. I'll go ahead and cast Detect Magic at first level.
The mirror is magical.
Type of magic.
It is transmutation magic,
Guys, this seems like transmutation magic.
otherwise known as teleportation portals.
I feel like this teleports people. As I look at the rune, do I see any magic emanating from it?
No.
Yeah, well,
So, here's my assertion from looking at this, guys. I have a feeling Coral's marked and is a trigger now for something else in the future we're going to find. Either that, or we're going to become giant Scrabble tiles, and it's going to spell certain death for us.
I want to be a score times 3.
No, you're more, right now you're more like a C.
I'm a triple words.
I just want to be super transparent with you all. I heard a voice in my head when I touched that mirror.
Oh,
I think
What did the voice say?
it said that there was fear in its voice. It said it was too powerful. It could not admit me through this portal. It's a defensive measure built into this dungeon. So there you go.
Okay.
There's no way we're getting through there. We're gonna have to find another way.
Well, let's go down the hallway.
Agree.
Slide,
Let's.
do we feel like Tor would be too strong to get there?
no, Thor might have gone in there.
Yeah, he sounds like a real turd. He probably could have gotten in there.
Oh, I'm not very strong. I'm gonna
Nah.
try.
We'll get separated. Come on. Let's go this
Well,
way.
we won't get separated if you stop running off.
Well,
you're the one
I can't help it.
If you teleport through that thing, And what if we're all just too powerful and you're not powerful and you slip to the other side? Then we're uber separated, like permanently.
You gotta listen to the slides. Got it right.
That's. I think there's another way. I really kind of want to find Tor.
Well, I mean, he'll have to come out of there sometime. So in the meantime, why don't we go check out the other side of this tunnel in case there's another the Tor might have gone as well, you know?
Okay.
I don't, he has a distinct cologne, and I don't smell it down this hallway. I've been smelling it other places.
Oh. Okay, well, that sounds right.
I thought that was bugbear musk.
Yeah, it's a similar. It's mistakable. Tor and bugbear musk.
All right. So you head down that hallway, and you come down to what looks to be like a T intersection with a door to the north. To the west, it comes to a dead end about 30 feet off. And to the south, it continues on south.
Hey, who moved me?
Ah, another
But
door.
LaBelle just went running forward.
Well, what about this door? Shall we look at it for... Ooh, there's another intersection down there.
There sure is. Well, why don't you check
That's
out this
where the
door?
poison bolt comes shooting out at Slide.
I'm gonna
What
look at the
happens?
end of this hallway.
Nothing. So you go down to the end of that hallway. Hey, look, it's the end of the hallway. Slide goes running off by himself down to the south.
That's Coral.
What? No.
Oh, that's Coral. Okay. And
I just said, oh, there's another thing.
yep,
But
that T intersection goes further off to the south and further off to the east. And LaBelle, you are at a dead end. And there's the door to the north. And apparently the rest of the group sitting up there.
You know, Joe, it occurs to me
Is
I should have gotten another additional +4 bonus on that wisdom save, as I am now 6th level. Would that have mattered?
another +4
That would have made it an 18 instead of a
from your aura, you mean?
No, yeah.
So you have aura at level 6. Okay.
Yes.
That actually doesn't change anything.
Okay.
But it's good to know. So, what's going on? What you guys doing?
I'm taking up a defensive posture. Make sure
Right.
nothing assaults us from the south or east of where I am.
I'm holding up my torch to this door, and I'm like, Slide, you seem really handy with these doors.
Yeah. I'll take it and I'll investigate the door under the torchlight.
Give me an investigation.
Yeah!
Definitely looks not trapped to me.
There's no traps on this door.
Alright, let's open it.
Alright, you open it. Man, I really wish there had been a trap on that door. So you open it up, and it opens up into a 10-foot by 10-foot closet. It is empty. There's no debris, no nothing sitting inside of that closet. Not even a privy. It's just literally a 10-foot by 10-foot blank, clean, open room.
Ah, if only I had known this was here before. That would have saved us some time, huh? I could have just gone in there.
Oh, yeah.
Your chainmail or your plate mail, it's fixed.
Half plate.
Yeah.
It is. There does seem to be a lack of corrosion from where that black pudding had smacked him.
How did that happen? Don't tell me you brought your armor smithy with you.
I talked to the person up there that had a mending spell, unlike our useless druid over here.
I'll remember that when you start.
Wow.
Oh, wait, I remember what I did. You know that giant frickin' spell scroll that just saved your life?
No.
To be fair, he had a 1 in intelligence when you used it.
To be fair, his wisdom would say better to betray a healer in the group.
It's true. Well, I don't know about that.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know any
His
better.
character sheet might have wisdom, but I don't.
Just kidding there, Barden. A little joke amongst friends. Don't take it so hard. Yeah, I met someone up there that fixed my armor.
Darn
Good
fine job
service.
you did too.
Thanks, Shag. Yeah, they have real good service up there. Durnan's
Was it that?
runs a tight shop.
Was it the Chulton priestess?
You know, I don't remember. It was an hour ago. So, which way are we gonna go?
We haven't even been down here for like 20 minutes yet.
20 minutes ago.
You've actually been down here a little bit longer than an hour.
Let's look down here.
It might have been 3.5 hours worth of playtime, but it's been about an hour. So you go heading that way. All right. So you come across to another T intersection, and to the east, you can see that it dead ends into a collapsed tunnel. The debris has kind of fallen into the back end of that tunnel. It looked like the tunnel should have arced back down directly south, but it had fallen in and collapsed in on itself. To the west, it angles down and goes back to the south again.
Fluffy's digging a hole over here.
What? Shag, does Fluffy smell any remains over here, or?
No, I think he has. I think he sees a litter box. I think. Yeah.
And as you watch, you watch as Fluffy starts kicking up dust and debris behind him.
Well, all right.
And it stinks down that end of the hallway now.
Man, you really can't get that smell out.
You cannot. Man, that panther has been eating something nasty. Alright. When you go down this direction, it dead ends down into another collapsed tunnel. Going down about 70, 80 feet down that direction. More debris, more collapsedness. Big pillars. Pylons. Beams, whatever.
Do I get any? Can I investigate to see? Is it just an unfinished tunnel of the dungeon, or did it actually collapse in on itself?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Eight.
Looks like a collapsed tunnel to you.
We're going to let someone with a good investigation roll.
What if Tor was on the other end of this collapsed tunnel here?
Oh, I'd have investigated that.
Please do not make somebody who's actually good at investigation roll these things, because this is awesome. Yeah, it's a collapsed tunnel. All right. You can see where structural integrity must have, some careless adventurer cast a shatter spell or an earthquake spell or something.
Oh.
You're not sure.
Now, Barden, one thing you should know: Tor is very fleet of foot. I find it very unconvincing that he would be caught under a cave.
I mean, he's a distance runner. He runs the Tough Mudders.
He
Tough
races
Mudder, Waterdeep.
mastiffs.
Now, that might be true, but from what we know, this guy likes dragging skulls around. So if he was weighted down by something like, I don't know, a mastodon skull, he might not have made it out.
I can be a mastodon.
What's the mastodon?
Oh no, sorry, I can be a mammoth, not a mastodon.
Oh, okay.
I knew it started with an N.
Well, seems we found a dead end.
Ed.
And we are still alive.
And there's
So that's good.
Too.
What was that? Oh, hey. Before we go any further here, I am going to use that. That's an awesome use of that. I'm going to use this wonderful little pad that I kept here for the keeping track of notes on the game, because It's way too easy to get it mixed up between them. Coral, what is
Yes.
your passive perception?
10.
What's your passive insight? Or passive investigation? There we go.
10.
Okay. Barden, same thing. Passive
17,
perception.
17, 14.
17, 14. All right, and Shaggy, passive perception
That's 15.
and passive investigation.
How do you figure that?
10 plus
Just
minus
add
5.
10 to your investigation.
10.
All right, and LaBelle.
10 on perception. What was the other one? Investigation? 9.
Yep. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, got Coral. Who am I? Slide.
Good.
I have a 10 on perception and a 15 on investigation.
All right. Oh, now we can continue. So, you're doubling back towards that first T intersection where Coral took up a defensive stance.
Hey, Joe.
Yep.
At any of those cave-ins, did I detect any magic?
No.
Have I detected any magic in these hallways after the lamp?
Just the candles.
Or okay, and they were what type? Not important.
Alteration probably. It's the flame is real, but it is not creating smoke. So it creates light, it creates heat, and the candles never burn down. And also they are floating in air. So it's one part fly spell or levitate spell, and then one part light spell.
Cool.
More like a continual flame, as it actually does produce heat.
Okay.
Wow, you guys are like just dueling to see who gets to go running down the hallway first.
It's a stop and work.
so Coral goes sprinting down, as does the bell, and you come around to a what appears to be a dead end again.
Is this what the carving meant by certain death?
Something at the end of the hallway appears to have carved into the dead end wall, though. It's hard to see from this particular distance, though.
Bell, maybe it meant that it would try to bore us to death.
Oh! That's the worst kind of death! Well, there's some kind of carving here, so we might as well check it out.
All right.
What type of carving is it?
So LaBelle goes running down there to check the carving out.
That's more of a bas relief.
Go ahead.
Mosaic?
Wait, Barden, Coral, and you went down at the same time to...
No, I was just going down there to be the smart ass. I'd probably be at the corner still.
Hey, you come over here and be a smartass in solidarity with me.
Oh, fine, I'll be a smart ass with you.
Yeah.
So, LaBelle, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ha ha! Here we go.
+4.
Oh, yeah, we're next to him.
+4? 24 then.
Okay. And hold on one second. Hey, Coral, give me a dexterity saving throw.
$22.
22. Congratulations. You guys did not completely step into it.
I got 24.
Well, we'll get back to you. You're just behind them. So, Coral and LaBelle, you will take 10 points of acid damage as you hit something that ripples as you hit it. And it's gooey and sticky and kind of liquidy. And as you hit it, you bounce back quickly, but the sizzle on your exposed flesh is still painful and burns a little bit. and you watch as these two gooey pseudopods streak out of it and reach towards you.
Sounds like initiative.
It
Would
does
you
sound like
describe it-
initiative. Hey, but
Would you describe it
congratulations.
somewhat
You
Latinous?
didn't engulf yourself. It's almost like it is somewhat gelatinous, yes. Alright, so let's see here. Go ahead and roll your initiatives. And Coral, what'd you get?
18 on the die, make that a 20.
20. Bar,
I don't know how to roll initiative. Not
how do you
good.
play this
5.
game again? What was that?
5.
5? You don't know how to roll initiative. Shaggy!
I'm the healer.
24.
24. LaBelle.
20.
Slide.
4.
4.
I mean,
Not that it matters. Alright, Shaggy, your first act as you hear LaBelle cry out a little bit at the sizzle.
All right, the Fluffy goes running down first, I guess.
Fluffy's not going to be able to get into that mess just because, they're standing in the way, but yep.
I think that's all the farther I can go from where I am. You can only
Which
move
one are you?
25. This orange.
The orange one.
Yeah.
So, if that was with just a single move, you can dash to get up into the corner where Fluffy is.
All right, I'll dash up to there.
All
And I can I take a bonus action?
For what?
I'm going to take a potion. I have a potion of fire.
I suppose you possibly could, but you do notice that you've got a lot of friendlies in between you and that monster.
Yeah. I wasn't going to breathe out fire just yet.
All right. So you're going to drink that potion?
He was going to wait till next turn to do that when we're all in the way.
Well, I can. I'm a halfling, so I could probably squeeze through and to get at the monster.
As he breathes fire out from between LaBelle's legs. Say hello to my little friend.
For the record, I'm into it, Shag. You have permission.
It's what's called a Daggerford Brazilian. Is that what it's called? The Waterdeep trim. All right. So, with that, Coral, you were next up.
Well, since the last time we fought these, I've been told an enchanted weapon is going to be resistant to this acid, so I'm going to stab into it.
Actually, that was a black pudding, but the similar thing though. So you're using your magical trident against it.
I am 16.
16 will hit.
Might as well roll the other one while I got my 20. Second attack is only going to be an 8.
That'll hit.
Awesome. The first does 11
Okay.
piercing. The second does 10 piercing.
All right. And LaBelle, you're up there, and
Oh, yes. I am going to take a, I drop my torch and pull out my greatsword.
Mhm.
I'm going to take an attack.
So you light the alcoholic gelatinous cube on fire. What?
It is a 12 to hit
Hits.
and 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second swing with the +1 greatsword is going to hit for 11 points of damage.
Okay. It's a mess up there, Barden.
I'm trying to think here.
Oh,
I'm
you're
going-
not done yet?
No, because Shaggy drank that potion.
He did.
Okay. I'll move away. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay, sure. That's a 7. That misses.
I made room, Shag.
No need. I could have got under your legs. That's all.
Is it my turn now?
I believe so.
Eric, I want you to know I'm a nice person. I'm not going to thorn whip the pseudopod and bring it 5 feet closer.
Just drag it over her.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Great Bonfire on the front corner in front space in front of me. I need a dexterity saving throw from said gelatinous cube.
Wow. That's a 15.
Not on that page, let me tell you. That just barely saves.
While you're rolling that damage, thanks Chardog03 for the subscription. Woo! 4 months in a row. That's awesome. We'll see you on Saturday, bud, for Chained Coffin.
Yeah.
I don't do any damage, but let me know when it ends its turn there.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hey. Well, it's not ending its turn there because it's now its turn. It actually went before you, Bard, but it lets you do that. So, why won't it let me move it? Weird. Is there something weird about this that it's locked into place there, Alex?
What's that, the gelatinous cube?
Yeah.
Could be. It's
Maybe
probably...
because it has there's nowhere it could move to.
No, it's...
Yeah, that's how it works.
Here,
Plus
it's...
10
No. It's because it's under my control, because technically I have the GM thing. So if I drop the token on there just as a token...
Okay.
Can you move it now?
I can move it now.
Okay.
Yeah, it was red before. So, let's see. 5, 10, 15. So, Coral, Barden, and the Panther, Fluffy, give me dexterity saving throws.
17.
Okay.
Does
20.
Fluffy use my own dex or his own?
His.
I've
His
got it here, Cliff. Hold on. Unless you have it.
You both get a +4 bonus from me.
Oh, then I'm wicked good. I'm at 21 then. I
Alright.
lied. I don't have Panther stats, but I can tell you what page it's on.
I have.
What'd you roll?
Do I get that +4 bonus he was talking about?
Yep.
Okay, then 12.
Okay. Hey, Alex. Somehow
Yes.
my gelatinous cube disappeared.
Oh,
I think I went up into the. There you go. All right. So
into the mists.
all three of you kind of get pushed out random directions and do not get engulfed by this gelatinous cube as it moves forward. Away from the bonfire, obviously. And it is going to take an attack at LaBelle as you try to run away from it. Never mind, it's going to miss. And I believe that is all it gets to do. So, now it is Slide's turn.
Oh boy. I think I want to viciously mock it.
Right. It's clearly more wise than it is dexterous. But not by much. Oh my, that's a 17.
Oh, that'll save. I rolled a 1 on my damage die anyway.
Well, that's okay. Doesn't it have to share a language with you or something?
I don't know about that. I think it just needs to hear me.
In the future, you roll 2 dice, by the way. Or above level
Oh,
5.
that's
But, anyways. So it is unmarked. But Shaggy, it is now your turn, and now it is up close and personal with you.
All right, I will breathe fire on it.
All right.
It can,
You use your action to breathe fire on it.
it can do a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
What's the fire breath on that potion granting you? Wait, let me look it up.
That will be
Cube or a line.
it says within 30 feet.
So it's a 1
30
second.
foot cube. Or, cone.
Cone.
I
Awesome. All right.
don't know about that.
It is a cone. It definitely breathes out. Let me double check that. Or did you look it up?
I'm working on it.
Okay. I've already got 2 D&D Beyond windows open, so.
Potion of fire breath. Three times. This is a single target, up to 25 feet away.
Okay. So, just me. That keeps the rest of you safe. I fail my dex save, so go ahead and roll the fire damage.
Oh my god. That is only 6 damage.
And he lights up the gelatinous cube. It's now a flaming jello shot. All right. Coral, do me a favor before you take your turn. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
Cliff, did you roll 46?
Yeah, I got 3 ones and 1 3.
What'd you get there, Eric?
6.
A 6. You are suddenly lightheaded and can't do anything. You're not move or take actions this turn. The bell.
All right. I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master ability to take -5 on this attack, which will make this a 17 to hit.
That hits.
I'll do 25 points of damage. Same thing on my second attack. Whoops. Well,
I think both of those hit.
yeah. That'll be 24 to damage on the second one.
Okay. It seems to be breaking up. It's floundering, and a pseudopod comes up to. Oh wait, it's gonna do stuff and things. All right. Hey Coral, how far out is that?
10 feet.
10 feet. All right. 1. Actually, 1. 2. All right. So, I need Coral and Shaggy. Oh wait, no,
That's
that
me.
wasn't Coral. Lavelle and Shaggy and Fluffy to give me dex saves. Fluffy's the only one who gets +4, and yep.
I will fail.
What'd you get?
3.
3. What about you there, Shaggy?
Fluffy rolled a let's see now.
add its dex and +4 for.
9. He rolled a 9.
So that's a fail. Oh, he rolled a 9, or is that total?
Total.
Total.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a fail. And you?
And Shaggy got 18.
You succeed. But Lavelle and Fluffy are going to take 10 points of acid damage and be restrained as you are engulfed by this gelatinous cube. And Shaggy, it is going to take a swing at you since it did not scoop you up. Oh, wow. That is a 21. I think that hits you.
Yes, it does.
All right. And you will take 8 points of acid damage as this pseudopod just kind of splut against your face as it sweeps by you. Hey, Slide. It's your turn. You now see a panther and a labelle floating inside of a flaming jello shot.
Wah.
Oh,
Blub,
boy.
blub.
Blub, blub.
I suppose I will continue to viciously mock it. It doesn't need to understand me, so
Doesn't? All right.
I double check.
Well, that's a failed.
Okay, so a 3.
3
damage.
damage?
Yeah.
3 damage.
But it has disadvantage if it ever decides to attack anything, and then I'm gonna go, whoops.
Okie doke. Alright, Shaggy. Your turn.
I have 2 more
Fire breath, yep.
times that I can do that, but will the objects encased is going to take damage inside that thing?
Hard to say. Didn't seem like your fire breath like burned through it at all. All of the flames were kind of on the outside. You think that's why it didn't work so well?
Well, I'm taking another shot with the fire breath then.
Okay. That's a failed saving throw.
Okay, we got more damage this time. We got 16 damage.
Okay, so it had 2. Spork! It explodes out, and it spits up. Here, we'll just dump them in the mist there. And it spits out Labelle and Fluffy onto the ground, covered in slime like they were in the middle of a Ghostbusters movie. Splatter against the wall like it's a Jackson Pollock painting, the whole 9 yards. Just bits everywhere. Slide managed to stay out of the goo range as he ran back to the T intersection. But most of you are kind of pelted by little bits of gelatinous goo. And you have killed the gelatinous cube. And now you got a feeling, you think you know how these hallways were staying so clean, with no debris in them. And literally what you find scattered amongst the gelatinous bits is rubble and things like that, bits of bone.
Dog hair.
Dog hair. Yep.
Cat hair.
Any Tor skulls in there?
Does not seem to have any humanoid skulls in there, no. No matter what the picture in the monster manual says, no skulls floating in that. Coral, you start to feel woozy again. And after a bit, it's been about enough time that the confusion spell that had been placed upon you dissipates.
Cool.
You get the
Although
feeling
I'm
that
not
that
convinced.
rune caused that confusion.
I'm not convinced it won't be a repeating.
You have no idea how often it's going to return, or if it's going to return, or if you've now become kind of the target of that effect as you you trigger things within this dungeon? It's hard to say.
Well, friends, this thing has been living down here for a bit. We've disposed of it. Why don't we take a rest real quick in this little nook here? Other things living down here don't know that it's gone, Try to catch our breath here for a moment.
Do you mind if I play a song while we rest?
I would love
There's a
to
sign
hear
on the
one
wall,
of your
right?
songs, especially if it's about our, if I'm a main character.
I'll keep watch because I don't have anything I get back on a short rest.
There's always room for cello.
There's a sign on the wall, isn't there? Some writing?
You thought what you saw was some type of an etching or a carving, kind of like that mirror. What it was is it was literally just debris that was floating inside of the gelatinous cube.
So we weren't far off with Fresco.
You were not terribly far off with Fresco, no. You
More of
big
an
jerks.
impressionist Fresco. We could take a long rest. I wouldn't mind getting my wild shape back.
You want to do that in the middle of Hallister's dungeon?
Yeah. I'm elf. I'll be awake.
So we short resting?
Yeah. I'll keep watch. I don't get anything back. So.
I'll play a song. So everyone who takes back hit dice can have an extra d6.
You guys.
Nice. Soothing.
Alright, I
Hey,
use
Joe.
3 hit dice.
What was that?
In Adventurers League, is there a
Yeah.
technical rule that druids cannot wear metal? I know there's a suggested roleplay aspect, but
It's so the it is not conclusive. Let's put it that way. If you're asking me, can druids wear metal armor? No, they can't. The cold iron kind of messes with their spell casting and their wild shaping.
I have 1,900 gold that's burning a hole in my pocket. And plate
So
metal looks
what I'm hearing
great.
is, kill me so that I can use that for a raised dead. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I hear.
I heard that.
Technically, I wasn't wrong with Fresco.
Not get it better.
Alright. Well. Feeling good? Feeling rested? Let's head out!
All right.
Over here!
Alright.
So over here. Now I gotta actually move the map around and find out where over here is. Oh, over there.
Shaggy? You want to tell LaBelle to stop running down hallways real far and getting...
Keep up! Keep up, Barton!
I don't tell LaBelle anything. He
That's
tells
right.
me.
That's right.
Okay, well, I'm not bringing him back from the dead.
I don't think you can. You can't even fix my armor when it's broken.
You're gonna reincarnate him, and he's gonna come back as a halfling.
It's not so bad.
No, as a gnome. We'll
Sure.
just reuse the Doc Bloom graphic.
Shall we go back to the plain hallway that I wanted to go down before?
It's either that or heading up towards the north on this flickering light side.
What about that door?
What door? To the
Oh, that's
direct
the
north?
door.
The door to the direct north was just a dead end.
It was a privy, right?
No, I
Was
said
this
it
a-
wasn't a privy. It was just literally a closet. That's kind of where the gelatinous cube was kept. That's why it was so clean.
Oh, that's where the room docked.
Wait, LaBelle, let's go up this other hallway.
Hey, wait, guys, let's
What do you think that?
let's take one of these candles with so we stop wasting torches. I take a candle.
You take a candle. Let me see
Specifically
what
the one I
kind of
can
fun stuff happens. Yeah, do. So, as you grab one of the candles, it stops floating. Obviously, the wax that's dripping down it is warm to the touch, but not painfully warm, and it starts to emanate some smoke.
Would you best describe it as standard candle?
Looks very standard now. Not floating, it's actually giving off a touch of smoke. Yeah. Looks like a normal candle now.
Hey guys, I have a normal candle over here. What if we take all the candles off?
Why?
Maybe opens a secret door.
Well, that doesn't make sense to me. Shaggy, what do you think?
I don't know. Hey.
Shaggy got absorbed by a gelatinous cube. Oh no! No response.
Maybe you could take it.
Hey, look at these. Go ahead, Shaggy.
Maybe you could take it back by that mirror over there. Maybe it would do something over there.
Let's stay away from that mirror. Slide, I like your suggestion. Let's go up this way.
All right, you head up that direction. Yes.
I'm gonna do what I say it's a bad idea. I'm gonna quickly look at all these candles. Is there anything different about any of them that seem to stand out, other than the one I took off the wall?
They look to be about the same.
I take
Same
all the
color.
candles off this side.
All
You
right.
just keep them.
Are you going to blow them out? Because otherwise, you're collecting up a bunch of things that are on fire, cupped in your arms.
I've got so many candles.
I was gonna kind of carry them like this. You know, like you carry multiple
bundle?
glasses.
Okay. At some point, there's going to be a very painful amount of hot wax dripping off your hands. I'm just saying.
Okay. About
You get past about 3 or 4 of them in each hand, and it's
about
going to get
5 seconds before that happens, I start blowing. them
Okay.
out. Actually, can I blow them out while they're on the wall?
No.
Okay, I pull them out and then blow them out.
All right. Okay, so you start collecting up candles.
I get to the end of this hallway. Do I hear any noises as I take the last one off?
Nope.
Okay. I go back up by my
Okay.
group.
All right.
Guys, I
So
have
as you
all these
walk up
candles
there,
now.
you walk through a portal and you wind up face to face with a pit fiend. Just kidding. You get up there and you see Shaggy and Fluffy at the tail end of that.
I hand out the candles to people so they have candles now.
Hey, look, guys, you've got some candles.
I throw mine against the wall.
I have torch.
Kersmack.
We have 10 candles to divide it between people that can't see in the dark.
It's how much light does a candle give off?
About 10 feet.
I'll say about 10 and 10, isn't it?
Yep.
Barton, this is woefully inefficient. I'm gonna use my torch.
Well, see, you've been using a lot of torches, and
I'll take LaBelle's candle.
All
you
right,
can make 10
Shag,
of them.
you can have my candle. I never
Is that what
wanted
they're
it.
calling it?
Tisk, tisk,
So-
tisk. Tisk, Tis.
Coral and LaBelle do the race to the end, and you come to a hallway leading to the east, with a offshoot heading north, and the far end of it has a offshoot heading south.
I'll take up a defensive posture here, thinking
Okay.
LaBelle will probably go behind me. And
Oh, there's another door here. Doors where I need somebody who's got a free hand because my hands are full. I've got 2 hands on this torch. Slide. Oh,
To the north there. To the north, that is a very thin or a very short kind of alcove, and at the back end of that alcove, you will see carved into the back wall is a shallow niche containing a bas relief sculpture of a nude, heavy-set man playing a harp. Lying on the floor of the alcove is a broken half of a 10-foot pole.
so it's a mosaic, you say?
No, it is a bas relief. I said it's a bas relief, and it is a bas relief carved into the back of you jackasses.
Hey, look, a bas relief. I haven't seen
Technically
one.
speaking, bas reliefs aren't carved. You carve the space around them.
You know what, Brett? You're going to be down here this weekend. I will smack you upside your head for real.
I have beer.
Bring my cane just for that purpose.
just
So
think
LaBelle
of the
looks like
video
somebody-
of this joke that I'll be able to put together at like months from now. I'll just splice together like every instance of us saying the wrong art.
So it's a mosaic, right? Son of a bitch. Yes, you've got the carving. This carving does have what looks to be like an archway around it, similar to the one that was carved around the mirror. And to that south area, where LaBelle is seeing that door, the door is just a standard bound door that you've been seeing throughout every other kind of standard location through this level of the dungeon.
All right. So since LaBelle's got his hands full, I guess I'll investigate this door for traps.
Here, let me help you with the light. I'll give you a light. Your job would be impossible without this light.
Yes. It's 24.
Oh, look how well I did.
Yep, you did well. It's not trapped.
I will turn the knob and open the door.
Okay. You open up into a hallway leading north and south.
Oh my gosh, more halls! Wow.
Yeah, well, you know.
Which way?
You had a piece of art to look at, but no. I'm going to be a smartass and mislabel it and then go down this doorway.
I didn't do that.
While they're dickering around over there, I'm going to go ahead and take a deep look at this
Okay.
beautiful.
So, you do see to the south there that it curves off to the east, and up the north it goes up further than you can see. As far as what you see inside of that thing, there's an inscription carved into the harp in common. It says, "Gaze upon me with bronze visage, and secrets shall I reveal."
It sounded like you said bronze visage, but you kind of
Bronzed visage.
Okay. Have I seen anything bronze?
No. You have definitely not seen anything bronzed.
Say that one more time.
Say said you have not seen anything bronzed.
No, the whole thing on the harp.
Oh, turn back. And it says, gaze upon me with bronzed visage, secrets I shall reveal.
Joe, do you have a copy of the cert from Ghost Tower Inference?
Yes.
Do I get any sense of tingling feeling from my puzzly-esque aspect of my time in Ghost Tower or my previous plane?
You go ahead and roll me a straight-up wisdom roll.
18.
From what you've seen from the artwork and the things that you've been faced with so far, you've seen two things being carved into these walls. Demons and Hallister's own face. If it's making a reference to his face, he's clearly a vain person. So at some point, in some area, there's probably some bronze face of his that it's referring to a bronzed visage.
That was my actual thoughts, that I needed a bronze face. Okay. I walk up and just start bestowing this knowledge as the team walks down the hallway. Yep. Sharing all of my thoughts of
all right.
What you've shared.
So, which direction are the crazy sprinters going? South.
We head south.
Okay. Heading to the south. All right, so it kind of S-curves around to a door. The door is closed. This one appears to have a locking mechanism on it.
I have a trident in one hand and a shield and torch in the other. So my hands are also quite
Coral? This thing is locked. Oh, Barton, you got a thing?
I can sing it.
Okay. I was going to suggest kicking it down. We haven't done that yet. That could have been fun.
Joe, Thieves' Tools is deck plus proficiency, not proficient, right?
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty. Does a 6 get it open?
No. In fact, it almost seems like one of your picks kind of gets jammed in there a bit. Seems a little difficult. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll as you're trying to get your thing out of there. Yeah. It's not locked. It has a locking mechanism. It is not a locked door, though.
Did you guys not check the door before you told me it was locked?
I didn't tell you it was locked.
all I said was my hands are full.
Well, you're there! Open the door if it's not locked! You're trying to pick it. Come on!
See, where I come from, you don't leave doors unlocked with that locking mechanism.
LaBelle's gonna grab him by like the back of his like clothing or whatever he's wearing and like throw him out of the way of the door. And then he's gonna move up to the door and then realize that he doesn't really want to open it. And so he goes back over here and throws him back in front of the door. And says, just open it. Get us in there.
I don't appreciate you manhandling me like that.
Oh.
Let's be honest. You kind of do.
As the healer of the group, or secondary healer, I'm gonna not open the door.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll open it.
Okay,
so it's
there
like
we
a
go.
scene out of Real Genius. First we take a step back, then we take a step forward. Nope, no, let's take a step back, and now we're
I opened the
cha-chaing.
door.
And then Shaggy walks up and goes, idiots, opens up the door. It opens up into a larger chamber. Larger meaning, what, 40 by 40, I think? Yeah, about that. Oh, sorry, 30 by 50, whatever. And there is a pit that is towards the southern end of the room. And on the west wall, you guys will appreciate this, a 30-foot wide floor-to-ceiling map is carved into the west wall. See fresco below. So
Nice!
Wow.
It is a carved fresco.
Wow.
So I'm not the only one that screwed it up. I may have just been reading their stuff that they screwed up.
Aha! See?
So there's an
Frescoes
open
are
pit
not carved.
in the middle of the room, 10-foot square, and this elaborate image on the west wall is a cross-section map of some subterranean area. You can clearly see Mount Waterdeep and the City of Splendors at the top of this map, and 23 hollowed-out dungeon levels stacked below it. Each dungeon level has its own stylistic side view, but no names or details are included to suggest what a level is called or what it contains. 3 features stand out. Next to the 3rd level is a bas relief of a flaming skull. Next to the 16th level is a bas relief of a comet. And next to the 23rd or lowest level is the bas relief of a tower with a tiny rune engraved above it.
Wow.
Did somebody write that down?
If we had a mosaic here, we'd have the trifecta.
You would. Oh, just you wait. You haven't actually inspected it yet. You never know.
Well,
I would like
I'm
to
just-
inspect this art for a mosaic.
Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Damn it. 11.
11. Strangely enough, you do in fact find that there are pieces of this that are actually carved little pieces of rock or some type of shiny material. The flaming skull on the 3rd level, and the comet on the 16th level, and the tower with a tiny rune on it on the lowest level seem to be carved pieces that you can press, like they're buttons.
Mosaic aren't carved, they're placed.
Exactly. These aren't mosaics. They're elevator buttons.
Actually, it depends on the type of mosaic you're doing. This one I know for sure because my wife does mosaics. I know I stepped on the broken pieces of wax. Anyways,
Is it like
it's taking multiple little pieces that you can either break, carve, or structure yourself, and then putting them into place and mortaring them into place. Ha
good news? I found more art definitions, making sure I know my art terms.
ha! Very good.
Shay, why don't you take down? Do you want to draw or chart this map here? I think our employer might like it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And what's this that you found? Some buttons? We should press all of them.
Wait,
Not all at once.
that would be really rude if there were other passengers that were trying to get to a different area and we pressed them all. They'd have to wait.
So that's what that shaft is.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a look in that shaft? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think I need to now. Is it an elevator shaft?
It is not an elevator shaft, but at the bottom of the pit, you can see what looks to be like a very dirty, disheveled, and kind of irritated-looking elf. And he's looking up at you, and it's about time one of y'all noticed I was down here.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, that figures.
Is it Tor? Wait. I don't believe my lies about Tor.
Man,
I don't
this
know.
Tor guy looks terrible.
Give me investigation. Or no, wait. It's slide. Slide. Give me a perception check.
One for me
Oh
too?
no. This
Sure.
is going to be awful. 9.
5.
Oh wait, 10. 10.
You're not sure. You think it might actually be Tor. It's an elf.
Huh.
What? Oh wait, it can't be him. He's wearing heavy armor.
Oh yeah. Tor's all monk-like and stuff.
Yeah, this guy's armored. He does not have any weapons on him. His armor looks to be kind of a little busted up in places. Kind of looking sort of like what LaBelle's armor looked like. And he's like, well, I'll just sit there staring. Aren't one of you fine, upstanding people gonna offer me a hand up out of this pit?
Well, first we have 3 questions we need to ask you.
Okay, Rick Grimes, hit me.
1.
I take
How
I
many
take the
walkers
first
you
one.
killed? Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, you get the first one, Bard.
Is your name Smithers Weatherby?
No.
Okay, that was a really bad use of one of our 3 questions.
Is your name Torin now?
Any more questions?
Still no.
Wait, why are we putting a limit on these questions? What is he gonna do? He's stuck down there.
It was me.
I don't know. Your little elf guy up there apparently thinks I'm a genie.
Have you seen another elf, rather monk-like, but also slightly roguish, named Tornell or Smithers Weatherby?
No.
You're bad at this, Barton. Hey, how did you get
Can
down there?
Did you fall
I
and
put-
hit your head?
Can I perceive if he's lying?
I don't know, give me an insight check.
That's not terrible. Let's just make up a number. Let's go 16.
So clearly he's not lying. He actually is honestly irritated with you now.
Yes, you're Beauregarded my line of questioning. I get the 3 questions.
I
How
thought you
far
said
down
the
is
first
it?
3 questions.
It's a
No,
10-foot.
one.
It's a 10-foot deep pit.
Oh,
Are you hurt?
Physically? No, but discussion is hurting my soul.
Yes, we have a tendency to do that to people.
I want to know
Hey.
how did you get down there, friend?
Well, the group I was traveling with betrayed me,
That's
left
always
me
one
for
of those.
dead, and threw me in this pit.
I know the feeling.
They call themselves the Fine Fellows of Daggerford.
Oh,
I call them the rat bastards that I'm going to get up out of this pit and go beat the crap out of them and get my shit back.
they took your
So they-
stuff?
All your stuff?
Well, what I was wearing.
And a grappling hook?
If I had a grappling hook, would I still be down here?
Well, do you have any
I didn't
money?
have any rope.
Maybe you wouldn't have thought to use it. I don't know.
No, I believe the people that left me for dead probably took my money.
You know, I think it's like a gold to climb a rope or a bucket or something. I feel like that applies to this situation too, right, guys? Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't have gold. No, we should let him out.
I have another question.
Of
You use
course
the-
you do. Have you got another guess for what my name is? Pleased to meet you. Hope
Do
you
you know
guess
how to
mine.
tie a knot? I'm going to lower rope down to you.
Sure, I can tie a knot.
Because what I know of medicine is, you look like you've been down here for a bit, and you're probably not going to be able to climb.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty strong.
Well,
But
then I
I'll
would have
tie it
thought
up.
that you would have just taken this 5-foot hole, put your hands on one side of it, your feet on the other
In the
side.
10-foot?
A 10-foot hole.
Not according to this map and my estimate of size.
Zombie Joe, I'd like to use my divine sense.
That's a 10 by 10 foot deep pit. Going down is not measured. Anyways, yes.
Is he a celestial, a fiend, or undead?
Well, he's undead.
Whoa!
Really?
Yes. I'm not actually
Okay.
pulling your leg on that one.
In
Oh,
our
hey.
defense, you lied to us a lot.
I have extra questions.
Hey, guys, he's one of the unliving.
So,
That's pretty.
Well,
that's
that's
pretty
entirely
metal.
possible. They did
Are-
leave me for dead.
Are you a revenant?
I told you he looked funny.
Well, I guess that all depends. Let me see how good of a religion check I have. Well, that's actually pretty
Guys,
good.
don't hold that against him.
Well, if I am in fact dead, which that would explain why I'm feeling as strong as I am, even though haven't really had anything to eat or drink since I came to in the bottom of this pit. There was a whole lot of blood down here. That might explain it. They did steal my holy symbol, and I do feel the pull of my deity towards it. In fact, I can tell you right now where those three former party members are.
Would you like to get revenge on them?
Well, if I meet one of them, I'll probably beat the hell out of him until he tells me where my holy symbol is, and my holy symbol and my weapon are probably the two things that matter the most to me. Coin, they always say you can't take it with you, so I suppose they're right.
Joe, I'd like to perceive if he's lying about him knowing where his partners are.
Go ahead.
Does an 11 get me any information?
He is being completely honest. He can sense where they are.
What can I call you?
Lower the rope still.
What was that? Was that Eric?
What can I call you? My name is Coral.
That's a good question. What can you call him?
Late for dinner.
Helith Gark. He is half-elf cleric of Joaquin.
Ooh, another cleric.
I know what it's like to be taken advantage of by a party member, so.
Who else do we know
Sure.
called Joaquin?
By the cleric from Chult.
That's right.
Joaquin being the god of trade.
Yep.
He points once he gets up. He points down to the south wall and says, "There's a door right over there." And if you're willing to kind of aid me in navigating this dungeon to find these false friends of mine, I'd be more than happy to travel along with you for the companionship and the aid that one might need. Do you know that we're looking for a dwarf named Copper Stormforge, and the other two companions were both human, Midna Toverth and Rex the Hammer. Without my holy symbol and in my current state, I don't have access to any spells, but I can still help out with any potential combat or dragging you out of the way of harm's way, something like that, until we find my my friends.
So are they dead, undead too?
I would guess not, as they killed me and stole my stuff.
Well, so they just have no souls. Okay.
Yes, that seems fair.
Got a question for you. Are you proficient with a quarterstaff? I happen to have a spare one.
I feel I'm proficient in pummeling the crap out of them. I think
Well,
I
feel
think
free
I'll
to pummel the crap out of them with this. I'll give him a quarterstaff to borrow
Okay.
until you get to release him.
I'll use it to walk around. Why not?
Do I feel an ethical issue with banding temporarily with this creature?
Let's see. What type of a paladin are you again?
Basic kind, the first kind that's in the book.
I know, but at the third level, which oath did you take? Did you take vengeance, devotion?
Devotion, I think. Let me verify
Devotion.
that.
Okay.
I mean, your god was okay with us firing up with a criminal last game. And I'm not talking Tor. He's a pretty good criminal.
My pages are sticking together. Oh, devotion.
Okay. And your deity is
Ishtish.
Ishtisha, yes. Let me look.
God.
Tails. God in Faerun.
Well, I'll be okay with it.
It'll matter. How do you spell your deity's name again?
It's a DCC god.
Sure.
It'd be similar to like tier, probably.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going with something nautical. Let's see then. Let me find this. There's a god of sailors that is war based.
Can I hop in here quick?
Yeah.
I'm going to vouch for him and put him under my protection.
Okay.
So if Coral's got an issue with it, Coral can go through me. Because
So, if I base it off of the god of sailors and war, probably not going to have too much of an issue with a revenant. A little chaotic in nature. So, while you are a little bit more on the lawful side of things, your deity doesn't seem to have much of an issue with this creature seeking revenge.
Okay, just checking.
Especially considering the fact that Joaquin isn't necessarily a good god, but is definitely not an evil god. Like neutral good. He's a god of trade, and clearly his former companions were murderers. So.
Yeah, I know what it's like when party members turn against you.
Yeah, it's more of a justice thing than anything else.
Yeah, honor, duty, all that.
Yep. So, anywho, so he points down to a secret door to the south and says that his companions are lower, and the last thing that he remembers is that they were headed that direction when they turned on him. So, if you're for it, he would suggest going that way towards the next level down.
Sounds good.
Okay. And with that, we are hitting 9:30, which leaves us with good place to stop, as we have got that one little section left before heading down to level 2.
Cool.
So I will leave this in that page so I know where we were. And that leaves us at an end for tonight.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us tonight as we played through another piece of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You can catch us live again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We'll be doing Planescape Dead Gods, with our gang from that started out their adventure in the Tomb of Annihilation. They're now traipsing around in the plains, and they're, I think, about to head into trying to figure out where the shadowy visages of this god killer, where they took that vampire Kestad, and what does he know? So I think they're about to head out through the portal to investigate that. Otherwise, beyond that, Saturday at 1 p.m., we will be doing the finale, the conclusion to Tales of the Shutter Mountains campaign that's been on hiatus for probably 2 months now, but we finally nailed down the date that we will be doing the finale. We'll be running the Chained Coffin module. So it's a 5th edition, or a 5th level DCC module that they, I believe, are reprinting. So looking forward to getting a video out on that. All right, thanks everybody. We will see you soon.